Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gordon Frayne, and today we're back with an updated price prediction video, this time for SUI. As always, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below. Hit that subscribe button as well. We're on the road to our first 10,000 subscribers. And if you want to get notified about similar videos, smash that bell notification icon. And don't forget to grab your free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin. It's going to be linked in the description below. It is my gift to you. Grab it while it's free, and let's get into the video. So, SUI, as a layer 1 blockchain protocol, has been gaining prominence throughout the course of 2024 thus far. And if you've actually gotten to use SUI as a blockchain, and if you've done anything in the SUI space from a DeFi perspective, you'll probably understand some of the hype surrounding SUI and just why it is such a great layer 1 protocol. It does work very efficiently, having used different protocols like Turbos Finance and Cetus, which are DEXs on the SUI blockchain. I can tell you that it works in a very seamless way. When you're doing transactions, things happen very seamlessly, very quickly, and very efficiently when you're using SUI. So SUI has been gaining adoption throughout the course of the year thus far. We did a previous price prediction on SUI a few months ago, back here in the kind of April timeframe, end of March, beginning of April. We were sitting at a price here at $1.71. We're now all the way down at a price for SUI today at just over 62 cents, almost 63 cents, as we can see here on the chart. It has been increasing over the course of the past day, but if we zoom out a little bit, we can see that it's been a rough month for SUI, peaking out around this 89 cents level before dropping back to the 63 cents level. We do know we had a big market crash a few days ago, and we had a bit of a correction and a dip with Bitcoin down to the 49K level, and that dragged down most of the rest of the market, and SUI was no exception. So that's this trough that we're seeing here on the chart. And if we go back to our previous price prediction, we can see that we went through a lot of the detail on SUI from a price perspective. We talked a little bit about their team, but then we focused in on the tokenomics, and we talked about the amount of SUI in circulation. You know, we do only have, what's the updated number right now? We have about 26% of all of the SUI supply in circulation. We can see at the time of the previous price prediction video, that was only about 13%. So we are seeing more and more tokens being unlocked and being distributed onto the market, which means that we are seeing a dilution in terms of the overall supply for SUI, which means that the price action has to do extra work to maintain those higher prices because of the amount of token dilution happening with token unlocks. And as we move throughout the course of the next 12 months, we're going to be seeing more and more SUI tokens entering circulation. So we spoke about this in the previous price prediction video. We can see that circulating supply schedule as we move towards the year 2025. What we're going to end up with is about 1.8 billion SUI tokens in circulation by the middle to end of 2025, when we estimate the peak of the bull cycle to be happening. And as we spoke about in our previous video, we did have a market dominance around the 0.087% level for SUI. It is worth noting that we still are at the 0.08% dominant level. So when we divide SUI's current market cap of about 1.64 billion by the overall market cap of the crypto space, which is about 1.97 trillion at time of recording this video in August 2024, that gives us a market dominance for SUI still today at the 0.08% level, which is a good sign in my opinion. It's still managing to maintain market dominance despite the fact that we have had that dip in price, and we are seeing it hold strong from a dominance perspective. So if we zoom out and look at the previous price prediction that we did, we had these numbers broken out for a bear case, base case, and bull case scenario. We did have SUI reaching a $3.33 price in a bear case scenario. We saw it reaching $7.22 in a base case scenario. and we saw it getting above the $13 level in a bullish case scenario. So, what has changed? What has happened over the course of the past few months? Yes, we've seen a dip in price with SUI from $1.72 down to the 63 cents level that we're seeing today. But in my opinion, I am still bullish on SUI. And when we jump over to DeFi Lama, we can see that, despite a big downturn in price, we have seen obviously a downturn in the amount of TVL locked on SUI from a DeFi perspective. But the amount of activity happening on these different protocols like Navi, like Cetus, like Turbos that we mentioned, there's even stuff going on with Ondo Finance and SUI as well. We, from being involved and using these different protocols, it's clear to see that there's a lot of development work happening on SUI. There is adoption happening as well. And, we've seen a very strong growth in total value locked throughout the course of this year so far. We're still very healthily up from the beginning of 2024 in terms of total TVL. Yes, we've dropped since this kind of March level, but the TVL has not seen as drastic a drop as the actual price of the SUI token itself. So I think there's still lots of activity happening from an on-chain perspective. We still have a lot of total value locked within the SUI ecosystem. And I think the more incentives that are being created around these different protocols is attracting people to use SUI and benefit from being liquidity providers and locking up capital within the SUI ecosystem. So I am still somewhat bullish on SUI in general. And because of that, we've actually revised upwards our price prediction since the previous prediction that we made back in April of this year. So if we look at what our updated price prediction looks like, as always, we're going to give you a bear case, base case, and bull case scenario. Okay, guys, very briefly, I want to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, which is EchoPay. EchoPay and the team are making it super easy and extremely seamless for you to purchase all of your favorite EVM crypto coins and meme coins on the blockchain. All you need to do is head over to echopay.xyz. You can open up their application and sign in with a Google account or similar. They've built in this extremely simple to use interface with single sign-on. And as you can see, you can simply sign in with an existing Gmail or Google account and use their platform to select and purchase your favorite meme coins. For example, they've got Pepe, they've got Brett, they've got Boop, they've got a bunch of other meme coins to select from. And again, if you filter by DeFi, they've got some of the most popular DeFi tokens like Uniswap, Chainlink, Lido, Avo, the Graph token, and even Pendle, which has been one of the biggest performers this year so far as well. So give EchoPay a try, guys. I'm going to be talking with the founder of EchoPay on the channel as well. These guys are building something super cool, creating a very simple interface for you to interact and purchase your favorite cryptos. Head over to app.echopay.xyz. You can grab the link in the description below. I'm going to leave a link to make it super easy for you guys to jump over here, check it out, create an account, and purchase your first tokens. It is super easy, and I'm super excited to be partnering with these guys. A very genuine group of people, a great team behind the project, and you guys can check it out for yourselves. So what we're saying in a bear case is the total crypto market cap could reach a peak around $4 trillion if SUI can get up to a 0.3% dominance level, roughly tripling its current dominance level. That would give us a $12 billion market cap for SUI, and again, dividing that by 1.8 billion SUI tokens, which will be in circulation by the middle of 2025, gives us a $6.66 price target for SUI, which is about a 10x from today's prices of about 63 cents. In a base case scenario, what we're saying is the total crypto market cap could reach a peak around $6 trillion if SUI can get up to a 0.4% dominance level. That would give us a market cap target of about $24 billion. And again, dividing that by a 1.8 billion SUI tokens gives us a $13.33 price target for SUI. Finally, in the most bullish case scenario, what we're saying is the total crypto market cap could peak around $8 trillion if SUI can get all the way up to a 0.45% dominance level. that would give us an overall market cap for SUI at $36 billion US dollars. Once again, dividing that by 1.8 billion SUI tokens gives us a price target of $20, which is about a 30x from today's prices. This number might sound crazy, but in my opinion, the buying opportunity for SUI right now after this most recent market correction is a very good opportunity. Again, this is not financial advice, but given the fact that we were seeing SUI trading at a price of $1.72 the last time we made our price prediction in April, we were sitting at this $1.72 level. And previous to that, we had actually seen all-time highs for SUI getting above the $2 mark already back in April of 2024 this year. So we have seen a plus $2 SUI just a few months ago. And for that reason, this base case price target, thinking about where SUI could go to by the peak of the bull cycle, is a very, very reasonable target. That's the old one, sorry, this $13 level. It's still very reasonable given where we were at just a couple of months ago. If we think about how SUI continues to make moves in the DeFi ecosystem to gain a larger market share, and if it continues to incentivize people to use the protocols on their network, we are going to be seeing more capital flowing into DeFi in general this cycle and more capital flowing into SUI as a result of that. One other quick thing to mention is, we did see other protocols, the likes of Cardano, getting all the way up to a $90 billion overall market cap at the peak of the previous cycle. If we just zoom in here to what Cardano did at the previous cycle, Cardano got all the way up to a $95 billion US dollar market cap during the 2021 cycle. It was one of the more prominent layer ones during the course of the 2021 cycle. It does not even have as good a tech, in my opinion, as what SUI is doing now in terms of the DeFi space. So I definitely don't think it's out of the question for SUI to attain something like a $36 billion US dollar market cap this cycle. If we think about the fact that Cardano went all the way to a $95 billion US dollar market cap, this is almost only 1/3 of what Cardano did in the previous cycle, a little more than 1/3. But I think you understand the point that I'm making. Cardano went almost to 100 billion. For SUI to go to 36 billion as a very efficient layer one protocol that's trying to make big moves in the DeFi ecosystem, I don't think it's out of the question at all. So a very good buying opportunity with this most recent market pullback. We're currently sitting at this 63 cents level. So lots of opportunities to get in and buy that dip. Again, this is not financial advice, but if you did enjoy the video, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below. Hit that subscribe button as well. And if you want to get notified about similar videos, make sure to smash that bell notification icon. And on the way out, don't forget to grab your free copy of the Rise of Bitcoin. It's going to be linked in the description below. It is my gift to you. And as always, we'll catch you in the next one.